Hold up, Lewis. Hold up. I feel like it's been a while, bro. I feel like it's been a while. I don't feel myself.
Well, dirty soda, Spike Lee, white girl, iced tea, fully loaded AP.
It's been too many streams, bro.
I just fuck your bitch.
Yo, Quentin, what's good, bro? Yo, Alex.
I just had some bitches and I made them look lock.
It's a little better, bro. It's a little better. The discoloration's going down. I just took my 2.7 grams morning and night of omega-3s. Also, 1.2 grams of Mariva curcumin morning and night. It's a very expensive protocol, but it helps a lot. It is way better, for sure. Now, the issue is I go and train tomorrow, right? Yo, Toto. I've been good, bro. Nice to see you in here, man. It's been a while. Good afternoon. I saw someone reactivate their TikTok today. Yeah, I saw it too. Instantly blocked. 51K, boys. 51K. 51% the way there. Yo, Dextra, how's it going, bro? Nice to see you in here, man. Yeah, pun, we're not falling for that shit, bro. I'm locked in, man. I got some big goals, bro. No distractions. Yo, Janish, what's good? Jake, what's good? Pedro, tried, what's good? Change your name, bro. Come on. What are you gonna do at 100K? I don't know, man. I'm getting there, though. You bet your ass. What's your barber do for a living? I think he kind of slayed with this cut, low-key. Low-key. In some Gucci flip-flops. 50K, you know what that means. 50K more in Unk's mainstream? Nah, I don't care, bro. I've never given up my day ones, bro. What did you study? Kin and business. Is it better to log your workout reps in notebook instead of phone? Bro, use track.gg, it's free. Hair's looking fresh? Yo, thank you, bro. Thank you, appreciate that. McDonald's trucks shipments cause too much CNS fatigue? Bro, what is it called? Bauer or something like that? I used to do that back in the day, in high school. You'd be signed up for like the shifts where it's like super late and the big trucks would come and you'd have to bring all the stuff. They would give you free food though, always on a Sunday. Yo, for real, bro, for real. I remember that shit. You bet your ass we were hitting the Benjamin though, for sure, making that shit go by. I was a demon in high school, bro. I was a demon in high school. I was a demon. We all blasting peptides? Nah, bro. Honestly, like I keep saying this, there's no pain. It's just the fact that it's just really swollen, and I keep aggravating it by like tomorrow. It's just I can't stand going to the gym and not doing certain things. I just find it such a waste. Although I obviously know it's not. Like, the overhead cable extension is enough to stretch my pec. I shouldn't do that. Even the lat isometrics, especially the one in the sagittal plane, I shouldn't do it on my right pec. I should just give it that time that it needs to heal. I'm not looking at peptides. There are no peptides being looked at. No. I'm not looking at peptides, boys. Buy some Gasp shirts. Yo, fuck. You will never catch me ever wearing Gasp. And that's, listen, if that's you, that's perfectly fine. But I promise you, you will never catch me dead in Gasp. I need to cop a hyperbaric chamber. We're just corny. It's just the people that wear the Gasp usually. I got nothing against the thing. There's a lot of cool people who wear Gasp. It's just that majority of them are kind of just a little bit. Did you tear your pec fully? No, bro. Look, if I tore my pec, I couldn't do this, bro. I would not be able to do any of that if I actually tore my pec. Yo, Austin, what's good, bro? What's the difference between cream of rice and cream of wheat? One's made from wheat and one's made from rice. The rice is going to be much quicker digesting. You say sleep stream? Yeah. I'm giving my 1 month olds. Okay. Bro got micro tears, so it builds up bigger now. Yes. Yes. Please stop asking about TB. How many sets per muscle group per set should I do if I have 3 times frequency? Sign up for coaching. Is 2 sets twice a week enough to grow triceps? Sign up for coaching. Dude, this is gonna be a long stream, bro, if these are the questions that I'm getting. Honestly, that is now like the answer that I'm gonna have to give. Money's approach to a question like that cream of rice one would just be to block them. Yo, you fuck with the hip extension? I do. The only thing I don't fuck with it is the fact that it's like, I mean, to be honest, the external moment arm length is similar to that of a GHD. So it's not the worst, it's just the loading potential, right? Because obviously with lat pull down stacks, they are going to often be 1-to-1. And usually they go up to 250, 300 pounds, which is going to be a significant amount for a lot of people. It's going to be very erector heavy for sure. But yeah, it's like you said, quick, easy, efficient, for sure. I felt so dumb answering. Are rat studies genuinely accurate? Well, what's the difference in terms of the physiological mechanisms that occur with animals and humans, right? It's like a makeshift GHD with 0 setup time? Yeah, for sure. I tore my tricep and I can only do movements other than a few degrees of extension. Oh, sorry to hear that, bro. Full body times upper lower could be effective. Yeah, sure. Nice Chrome Heart stagger. Thank you, bro. You already love them? W. Is Paul Carter a good source of information? Sure. He has some questionable takes. I have some questionable takes. When will the pits be shaved? Bro. Oh, man. Thoughts on Toronto accent? Pretty peak, bro. Pretty peak. Holy background sound. Do you hear the fan? Do I prefer the streams to be hypertrophy free? No, I don't care. You can talk about whatever you want. At the end of the day, I get to choose, right? Do you hit abs at all? I do, but just I haven't been hitting it in a while. It's hot as hell. Today was 30 degrees Celsius, so for me that's. Why do you have a yellow shoulder? Because I tore my pec benching. Oblique training vaulted? Absolutely not. What's your go-to game? I don't really play anything but Rocket League. What is 30 degrees Celsius in American? I have no idea, bro. Do you stop going live every night at 100K? No. I'm gonna go live every single night for as long as I can. Can the community call you Keenan? Yeah, I love that. That's sick. W. Yeah, you can do ISOs for stuff like that for sure. Who's your favorite Batman? Definitely not Robert Pattinson. It's 100% Christian Bale. And if your answer is not Christian Bale, I don't know what to say. If I sign for coaching, do I have to do full body? No, I have guys on anterior, posterior, push-pull legs, upper, lower, full body. I probably have 60 to 70% of my clientele on full body or full body variations. That includes every other day, 3 times a week, full body times upper lower, and then the rest of them are either power lifters or push-pull legs upper lower. I always try to push people towards full body, but obviously that's going to be my preference. But if it doesn't suit you and you don't enjoy it, your needs and enjoyment matters more to me. So how cooked am I if I still do the bro split? Pretty cooked. I mean, you can still make gains, but... Did you watch the new Superman? No, I really want to watch that. Have you ever rejected coaching someone? Yes. You got a playlist? Yeah, it's in my bio. Make an ISO rotation and an exercise ISO if you haven't already. What do you mean by that, Big Pro? What do you mean by that? Make an ISO rotation and an exercise ISO. Are you talking, is that to me? What do you think about upper lower 6 days a week? It could work. It's just harder to program. Are the breakfast rounds good? I've had. What do you think, bro? Every morning, I literally say, all right, good morning, breakfast round from Costco. Why do you talk so submissively? All right, this guy's gone. He pissed me off, bro. Every comment, it's so annoying. Blocked. See you later, bro. Oh, no patience, bro. No patience. You train every muscle action? No. Do I have a playlist? Yeah, it's in my link tree. Favorite gym songs? It's all of my playlist. Those would be a lot. Paul Carter took over. How often you take pre? Every session. Should eccentrics be skipped? Not necessarily, no. The difference is going to be negligible. Is it better? Yeah, but the difference between 1 and 3 seconds is going to be very, very slim. So you could still control your eccentrics. It's not going to kill you. It's possible to grow on an aggressive cut. I mean, depends on how aggressive, depends on your training age, etc. How'd you go about increasing bench press? Put at the start of your sessions, don't train to failure, do more sets, train it frequently, practice technique. What about eccentrics and collagen synthesis? Well, you can get tendon stiffness adaptations from isometric contractions, right? So they're probably going to be one of the best things that you can do for those tendon stiffness adaptations. How many sets per exercise should I do? Sign up for coaching. How do you know if the pre is good? If it has a significant amount of protein, caffeine, and alpha GPC. Those would be my 2 things. Would I ever take gear? Probably not. Thoughts on Cyberpunk? Peak. I watched like 3 episodes today. That's why I was a little bit late. Sorry, boys. Sorry I was late today. Better to bend knees. Well, if you want it to be more rec fem, then make sure you don't have a changing knee angle. Keep it fixed. Dream car, Tesla Plaid. Shout out JP. One day, boys, one day. One can dream. That's my goal. What in Canada? I'm going to Hamilton next month. Like no intent. Well, Hamilton, Ontario, I've got no clue, bro. Full body every day? Yes. That is my code as well. Tesla Plaid, yes. What exercises are dead stops useful? They could be useful on everything. Do you focus on building bigger glutes? I do. Oh, wait, boys, that just reminded me. What a song. Your video on voluntary activation of the biceps made my imbalance make so much more sense. Yeah, for sure. You ever plan on having kids? With the right one, right? With the right one. With the right one. How'd your passion for training originate? I was always chunky and just not impressive. Not saying I'm impressive now, but just, yeah, I'd play soccer and I don't know what it was, to be honest. I was weak and chunky and I didn't want to be weak and chunky anymore. And then I started training. I remember playing basketball with my friend. His name's Mazin. I haven't talked to him in like 10 years or whatever. And he would post me. I've said this before on stream, like post up or like, what's the word when he just like uses his body and like pushes you around and like just bodied your eye. Yeah, he did, and that just made me feel so weak. And I was like, you know what? I'm not letting that happen again. Post you up or something like that. Yeah, where he's like backing up, and then just like you're a child, bro. Oh, and I remember this other time. I was at like this like bar. Listen, I've barely been to bars in my entire life, but I was at this bar with like my friends, and I think I was in like grade 9 or something like that. And we all go outside. There's like a group of girls. There's like all these people. And wait, I don't know if it was grade 9. I don't remember what grade it was. I was definitely 19 though. And there was like this older guy that like I knew. He was like one of my brother's friends, or maybe not his friend, but he just like knew him. And in front of all these people, this guy like put his arm on like my shoulder as like a joke, I guess, and he just like held me there and I couldn't move. He just like held me down with just his hand, and I was like, oh bro, that absolutely, that got me so mad. This guy was huge, at least at the time, right? I was like this little rat in high school, super senior. Do you use a sleeping mask? No, I don't. I use mouth tape every night though. If you guys aren't tapped into the mouth tape, bro, you're crazy. Big Pro uploaded, go repost. Okay, hold up. You're awesome? No, you're awesome, bro. You're awesome, bro. Oh, he did post. Goosebump muscle training explained. Big pro, man. What the fuck? Do you only need cable crunches for abs? I mean, only is what? That's arbitrary, right? Like, it's gonna cover a lot of your bases. Your obliques also can help with flexing your spine, but if you really want fully developed abs, there's gonna be a bunch of other joint actions you wanna do. Did you sell your RuneScape account before you quit? No, I still have it. I've had, let me just say, I've had like 8 accounts probably. You never quit RuneScape for good. You only just take extended breaks. You come back 100%. That is ball. What is mouth tape for? To encourage you, or I guess force you, to breathe through your nose. It can help with dry mouth. It can help with tons of different things. Calming your central nervous system. You're the only goat. Following for less than a week, and my whole perspective on lifting changed to a W, bro. Do I use nose strips? No. Why is dead stopping important? It's not important. Any tips on how to grow your TikTok account? Post 50 times a day for 6 months straight. I just started playing on Iron Man. See, I wish I could play, bro. I love RuneScape. It's like my favorite game of all time, but I just don't have time, bro. I don't have time, obviously, right? But enjoy, bro, enjoy. That game is addicting as hell. What ROM is best for abs? Doesn't matter. What else is flexing your spine? Just standardize the range of motion. You think more post is better than quality? I think if you're going on TikTok, I think quality, it depends, right? There's tons of different ways to go about it. Someone like Calcium Ions, bless him, my goat personally, he took the quality route and he blew up so quickly. He was only posting like a couple times a week, but his videos were quality, like quality. Whereas I took the quantity route, where, I mean, some people can view some of my videos as quote unquote quality in terms of like the information I talk about, but in terms of like the production, it's just slop, right? It's me hopping on a treadmill and talking. So it really just depends. But there's benefits of both. Like, I built my community by being like a man of the people, answering everyone's question, right? So did I invent the Keenan flap? The version that I did, sitting down with the cuff at your elbow, like that exact exercise, I mean, I don't want to say that I invented it, but I definitely popularized it for sure. You plan on hiring an editor? When I start YouTube videos, Paul Carter did it first. To make more quality content while focusing on quantity. I don't know what I'm gonna do, boys. I don't know what I'm gonna do. At the moment, I'm kind of just continuing what I'm doing, you know? Post-workout cool down, like static stretching necessary? Absolutely not. Prefer lean bulk or main gain? I would say to main gain, because most of the time you're actually not going to eat at your accurate maintenance and you're going to go slightly over. If I tell someone to eat at maintenance, they're probably going to eat in a slight surplus. If I tell someone to lean bulk, they're probably going to be dirty bulking. That's how I think of it. You know what I'm saying? That's probably a really good way to think about it as well. How should I program my full sign up for coaching, my brother? You thinking about competing soon? I don't know. To be honest, when I look back at my photos, I see how much leaner I was. So I definitely have put on a decent amount of fat. I mean, I'm only like 5 pounds up from my all-time lowest, but you really can notice. Obviously, I was very depleted and stuff like that, but those back pics that I posted, or that last one, I was crazy lean compared to now. Obviously I feel much better now. That back pick, I was dead. Yo, Chris, what's good? How many sets per week per muscle? Sign up for coaching. You see the Mark Cruz? No, I didn't see that, bro. It's intramuscular fat making you bigger. Well, I never said that I was bigger. Also, what's up? What's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while, in a minute. Hope you're doing well, bro. That sign up for coaching line goes crazy, but a double your client base. Well, I'm just like, for questions that are just, you know, how many sets do I do per week, stuff like that. That's my line, like sign up for coaching. I just don't have, I've made too many videos touching over that stuff that I just don't, you know. Is high protein during the cut pointless? Not necessarily pointless, but anything more than 1 gram, in my opinion, is pointless, 100%. Definitely. What is your current favorite back extension setup? All 3 of the ones that I do, all isometrics. Be like Mundy to those questions, I don't know. No Mundy slander in here, my brother. Mundy is my brother. How would you downward scapular rotation, scapular depression? Or like, sign up for coaching or go watch my content. We need to get Trell off 300 grams. I don't think he's on 300 grams, bro. I don't fuck with ab machines, so I just do ISO on the machine. I do full body of the day. Should I do boxing on days I train? I mean, ideally, do boxing after your full body. If not, then do it on your rest days. Is there anything you recommend besides Keenan flap in the frontal plane? Wide grip pull down, bro. Wide grip pull up. Wide grip. One of those 2. Assisted pull up machine. Yo, Arestus, what's good? What exercise to fix slouching? That's multifaceted, but strengthen your rhomboids and your traps. Phil Collins for sure. Dumbbell lat pull down. You're crazy for that one. That was a peak song though, honestly. Cut brain has me cooked. I can't think clearly, dude. Imagine doing that for like 6 weeks, bro. What's your Rocket League rank? I bet it's pathetic. Yo, for real. It is pathetic. How long do you aggressive cut for? Anywhere between 4 to 8 weeks, give or take. Can I suggest a song? Yeah. Hit me with it. I'm on week 8. Holy, bro. On what? 1,600 cals? 1,300 cals? If that's the case, bro, pull back. I'd pull back. I'd take like a little 1,300 for 8 weeks, bro. Yeah, I'd pull back, my G. Especially I know you can do more, but especially at your body weight, and not body weight, but at your body fat percentage. Like for someone who's obese or has tons and tons of weight to lose, okay, like we can push them a little bit harder, but for you, especially if you've been doing it for 8 weeks, remember, it's not hard to starve yourself, but the hard part is coming out of the deficit, right? Coming out of the deficit is incredibly challenging when you really put your body through hell and back. Because if you're eating 1,300 to 1,500 calories, you're not hitting your micronutrient needs, surely. Especially, and even if you were supplementing with the multivitamin, there's going to be certain antioxidants, certain your essential fatty acids. So, I mean, hey, you do what you want, but my recommendation would be most likely take a week or 2 at maintenance and then continue back. But if you feel good, then so be it. Keep running it. Yo, Alex, what's good? How can I fix my rolled shoulder? Go see a physiotherapist or sign up for coaching. What's there to do in Toronto before I reach Hamilton? Toronto's nightlife is really good. There's lots of stuff to go walk around. Is it bad if my scapula moves forward? Ever going back to the gaming lives? Yeah, for sure. Thoughts on Jonathan Warren? He's a cool guy. Should I do both shrugs and Kelso if I want to yes, for sure. It's me regions of the middle traps that are better trained with scapular elevation. Vitamin D supplementation even helpful? Yes. Yo's video was You don't think you can hit all your micros on 1,300, everything 100% plus on chronometer? I mean, without heavy supplementation, and even then, no way. Fiber, getting soluble, insoluble fiber, having a solid fatty acid, essential fatty acid, so closer to 17 grams of omega-6 and 1.6 grams of omega-3, as well as having a balanced fat profile, fatty acid profile, so your monounsaturated fats, your polyunsaturated fats, your saturated fats, to help hormone balancing and things like that. Obviously, for quick stints of dieting, it's not the biggest deal, but sustaining this period of time for like 8 weeks, especially when you're, it's fine to have your fats relatively low for a shorter amount of time, but I just wouldn't necessarily recommend it for, 8 weeks, especially if you're not crazy overweight, right? Is testosterone booster beneficial? No. Bro, we're not listening to this, man. Bring back the hashtag that shows muscle group. If you just look at the cover photo, it's good. Love your content. Yo, thank you. Should I cut it 16? It really depends. We're not listening to this, bro. Yo, Ola. I'm definitely not listening to this, bro. This is ruining my mood. That song literally made the gum lose all its flavor, bro. Go back to Phil, yo, straight up. Yo, Tristan, I'm good, bro. How's it going? First mistake I made while cutting, not tracking fat, ate way too low. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, it's perfectly fine in the short term, but once you start pushing 8 weeks is like the end range I would cut for most people, especially aggressive dieting. And 1,600 or 1,300 calories, that's considered aggressive, right? Honestly, it's not just about the calories, it's about your actual calorie deficit. If you're pushing 2,000, 2,500 calorie deficits, it's massive. Am I Jewish? No. Am I excited for GTA 6? Yes. Yo, Brandon, good morning, bro. Good morning. Good night. Creatine preloading, not necessary.
How can I just let you walk away?
Why are you eating 90 grams of protein? What is your personal Substack? I made a video on this today. Elder Scroll, follow Elder Scroll. HBCD bloats me. Play with dosing. Military press starting 70. I don't understand the question. Do frontal plane shoulder press. James, I posted a video today. Go watch it. Play any sports? Yeah, I played everything. I played, other than football, I played like hockey, baseball, basketball, soccer for like almost 20 years. Both my creatine test, 20 grams a day, 100%, bro. 25 grams is tons of cognitive benefits. And as you said, since you're sleep deprived, that is what majority of the studies actually looked at, was people who were in mild cases of sleep deprivation. How much HBCD should I take? It depends on the person. When did you switch from oats to cream of rice? After my diet. Would you recommend training erectors directly? It depends on the individual. Most people can get away with not. Best pre-workout carbs, cream of rice. How long before my workout? 60 to 90 minutes. Yo, Xander, what's good? Watching the live in between sets. W, have you ever bulked? Yes. I've been 240, bro. I've been 240. That's why everyone who tells me, like, oh, you gotta put in the work, you gotta go eat the food, you gotta bulk up, like, bro, I've done it. I've been lifting for 11 years, man. I've done everything. I've literally done everything you can possibly think of outside of a bro split. Am I main gaining right now? Yeah. I know you're against raw milk, but I just tried raw meat. Well, it's like, what was that, beef carpaccio or something? I've never tried that. I feel like the texture would gross me out. Also, Lewis, I know you mentioned Echolite. Guess what, bro? Guess what? It's in warehouse, bro. In warehouse. What's good? 51K? Let's go, baby. Would I ever try kangaroo? Yeah, dude. I have... Shout out to all my Australian clients. I love all my Australian clients. They're always so funny. They always use the same lingo. It's always too easy, bro. It's always too easy. Do I have any Australians in the chat right now? What is that? Why is it always too easy? What is that? Do I play video games? Sometimes. Sometimes. I'm Australian. W. Too easy. Did you create maintaining? No, I created concurrent activation potentiation, apparently. Too easy just means too easy. Yeah, W. Is deadlifting good? Hell yeah. Deadlifting is alpha. You guys always say A? That's true. That is true. Is cream of wheat all right? Does it have to be rice? No, it doesn't. It could even be oats, right? There's no such thing as a perfect pre-workout food. It all is going to depend on the proximity to your workout and your digestibility, right? You have to take a stroll to that warehouse. For real, bro. Teleportation or teleportation for sure. I'm just coping because he had bad proportions for bench. You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong at all. Teleportation. Peck better? It's a little bit better. Yesterday was a lot more yellow, but it's a little bit better. 100k Iron Cross. You could probably tell by my mood. My mood's a little bit better than yesterday. Today I was kind of a little bit bummed because it was hot and it was swollen, it was inflamed, but it is feeling a little bit better now. But hold your horses, right? We'll have to see tomorrow. How do you get your playlists? In my bio. We need to see 315 for the one time? Nah. How's Van? It's a W, bro. It's beautiful outside, except I don't go outside. How do you calculate macros? Sign up for coaching. Got me snacking on lollies mid-set. That is wild. You're amazing? No, Ken, you're amazing, bro. Can I suggest a better song choice? Your last suggestion was really bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was really bad. $51K, boys. $51K. Sign up for coaching is... Got a bicep injury yesterday? No, Peter. What happened, bro? Appreciate for creating PAP. Yeah, bro. What was that guy on about, man? It's because Gym Optimizer made a video talking about concurrent activation potentiation and mentioned that thing, and just the fact that I brought it up, everyone's freaking out. It's like, bro, we can't act like we came up with a physiological principle that's been around for over 10 years, and remote voluntary contractions have been around since like the 1900s, bro. Like, we can't it's different. It's like if someone came up with an exercise, right, or something like that, and even then someone can call the Keenan flap whatever you want. I don't really care. You can't claim exercises, just like you can't claim physiological principles. These are things that you can't claim. How high up should the bench be for dumbbell preacher? 60%. I'm 5'8", 150, 19%. Just started lifting. I would sign up for coaching, my brother. What about the Polican push down? I mean, how about listen to your heart, Roxette? Yeah, bro, I'm just literally every day, for some reason, I just like look at the tracking from UPS like 18 times and nothing changes, bro. Nothing changes. How did your pec feel before the injury? Well, I tweaked it slightly doing the isometric, and then I just continued to train it, right? And that was the issue. So it's just overuse. It's not like I did an exercise and it popped or there was pain. There's no pain. It's just, there's no loss of range of motion, there's no pain, and I guarantee you strength is probably still there. It's realistically just bruising and swelling from overuse, and I just need to let it heal. So that's perfectly fine. It's definitely not... Do I feel any soreness? No. Zero, literally. The second the swelling and bruising goes away, I'm going to slowly reintroduce my exercises. I do warm-up sets most exercises. How do you get motivated to start your own business by yourself? Because I don't want to wake up with an alarm at like 5 or 6 a.m. and get ready to work for somebody who's just going to scam me for a wage when I could put in the time and effort to learn a skill and then provide that service to people who need that service and then change their lives. And like I said, I get to wake up, do what I love to do, and have a bunch of friends around the world and showcase what I know and help them in whatever they need help with when it comes to their health and fitness journey. So got the best job in the world, bro. The pineapple paradise isn't nearly as sweet. Oh, bro. they sent me Pineapple Paradise and Blackberry Lemonade Echo Light. So I was actually low-key looking forward to that. They also sent me white chocolate peanut butter. That's why Keen's the go. Yo, W, bro. W, Peter. W, you're the go. Have you ever had bad creatine brands? I don't know about bad. I don't really like the pink lemonade flavor from Echo Vision, and I'm sponsored by them, right? So I would love to try their other creatine flavors. I'm just not a fan of the pink lemonade. They also sent me, which I'm waiting for, the Dethroner pink or peach Bellini is good. I like it. It doesn't taste as good as something like the other brand that I was using, the Revolution Nutrition Swole, but it's nowhere near as stacked, right? Swole is like nowhere near as stacked in comparison. Favorite electrolyte flavor? Blackberry lemonade, bro. I mean, it's the only one I tried, but I'm telling you right now, you will not be disappointed. If you have the money and you want to buy Echo Light, get blackberry lemonade. I promise you it's good. Promise you. Worst tasting protein powder? Oh, bro. Like Lean Fit, something like from Costco. How much is your coaching cost? Click the link in my bio and I can send you over a video going over my services as well as my pricing list. Blackberry lemonade is peak. I'm about to start eating seasonings for 0-cal snacks. Bro, tap into like the zucchini or cucumber method with like the spices. 6-star? Oh, 6-star is terrible. Yo, you're goated. What's good, bro? How's it going? Have you tried my protein? Yeah. Bulk supplements we don't have in Canada. Best tasting protein powder is either Revolution Nutrition or Echo Vision, in my opinion. Or apparently Transparent Labs has really good stuff too. Yo, Dro, my brother. He's ascended. He shaved his face and now he's ascended. Kirkland brand. I don't know if... I've never tried that. Crispy Marshmallow got me through my mini cut. What town hall are you in? I live in Vancouver. Question you hate answering the most is... I'll tell you right now. The question I hate answering the most is... Where did you find out all this information? How do you know what you know? Can you recommend me any books to know what you know? How, like, all these questions, I just instantly, I just say sign up for coaching. Because it's like, what do you want me to do? You want me to just find every single research paper, mentor, podcast, YouTube video, textbook I've ever read and portray it on a page like this over the past 10 plus years that I've been studying and doing this for, and provide it to you for free? It's just a ridiculous question, and I hate it. It's my... Oh. How do you know what you know? That is the bottom 3 questions of all time. How's your day today? My day was okay, man. How's your day? James, how's it going? Callum, my brother. It's going good. What flavor of pre-workout would you recommend? I would go peach Bellini. Would you say you're a beginner, intermediate? I'm 100% advanced. I've been training for over 10 years. And I've been pretty damn consistent. How do you not know what you don't know? What is your favorite area of muscle physiology? That's a good question. Honestly, don't know. That's tough. Good, man. Just woke up at 7 a.m. here. Whereabouts are you from, man? Over 10 years and 170 pounds. Click this. You don't follow me, and you are gone. Isn't that easy? Look at that, boys. Now let's play a song. I'm telling you, boys, that is literally, that's how it goes now. That's how it goes now. That's how it goes. Because you provide no value. You provide nothing to me. And you're not even like a nice person. You're just here to hate. So I have no reason to... This is a perfect song.
On that slaughter gang shit, bitch, we knife talk.
What music do you listen to?
Nigga, I ain't making no diss songs. We be white
How to hit Tib at Planet Fitness? Anywhere where you can challenge dorsiflexion. Most aesthetic muscle in your opinion? Oh, that's tough, bro. That's tough. Coaching's not only if you plan to compete. Most of my clients are just lifestyle or they don't compete. Most aesthetic muscle in your opinion? It's gotta be lats or shoulders, bro. It's gotta be lats or shoulders. Yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough. I think it might be delts, bro. I think it might be delts. Yeah, it's gotta be delts. Abs a sleeper pick? I mean, yeah, that is true. It's gotta be biceps. How do you know if you're in a motor unit deficit? Every human being is in a motor unit deficit. Every single human. It's just that beginners are deeper into that motor unit deficit. Do you think someone has to be certified to coach? Certified by who? No, definitely not. I don't have a personal training certification. The person with overdeveloped front delts. I'm gonna start doing delts first my session. I think delts are like underrated, to be fair, which I like. You know how people said, oh, you shouldn't train front delts? Those people want you to fail. Those people want you to look bad, I swear. Train your front delts. Like, isolate your front delts, bro. Why don't you know everything ever? What is a motor unit deficit? It's the inability to access a majority of your motor units. Could be based on coordination, neurological inefficiencies. I start with elbow flexors. I start with triceps, elbow flexors, forearms. Honestly though, the order of your session is overrated in the sense of, especially when you're training full body, you still can get significant stimulus later on in your session. Maybe 4 hours is excessive, right? Especially depending on the person, but a lot of the time, picking exercises in close proximity to each other and making your session more efficient is actually going to yield better results because you're going to be more motivated and your session's going to flow smoother. Good nutrition creators, Jake Foods, Sills, Alan Aragon, Joseph Agu. Can I make a song request? Yeah. Do it and then pin it so I can see it because the chat's moving kind of quick. What muscle should a beginner train first in session? Big rocks, big rocks. Think quads, chest, back, lats, etc. Mercy, Kanye. Favorite movement right now? Preacher curls, probably. I just started full body every other day. Do you have any advice? That's a little bit too broad for me, my brother. I don't want to hit you with the sign up for coaching, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Does Yo Talks have the best physique? Yo Talks my brother, bro. I love Yo. I mean, I was gonna say he gets too much hate, but in all honesty, he does it to himself because he rage baits a lot. But honestly, I fuck with Yo heavy, bro. Yo, Anthony, good night, man. Join Yo's Discord? I'm in there, bro. I'm in there. What muscle do you dislike training the most? That's a good question, bro. What muscle do I hate training the most? Traps? No, I kind of like traps. Calves? No, I don't mind calves either, bro. I genuinely, like, listen, I feel like you're asking the wrong person because I just genuinely like training, which is why I do so many sets, right? Gotta be quads? No, I love training everything, to be honest. It's so hard for me to, like... I honestly can't answer that, bro. Yeah, it's way too hard. Way too hard. Neck. There we go. There we go. Neck. That's why I don't train it, because it's so... Rear delts is boring. I kind of like the reverse pec deck, bro. Forearms, I honestly fuck with training forearms. Honestly like forearms. We know... Okay, come on, bro. How can I make calf training harder? Increase the weight, bro. Even my RAR matched on uni... Oh, let's go, bro. Captain Carr, bro. You know what I'm on? I'm on the left split right now for my upper body. So, at least you're on the proper path. What split is best for beginner? Full body 3 times a week. When are you gonna collab with Runvus? I don't know. I actually like Runvus in the sense of, like, I find him funny. I follow him on Instagram. Thank you for liking my post, bro. You don't have to thank me, of course, man. Yo, Chenning, what's good? Is it bad my scapula moves forward and horizontal flies? I mean, you're gonna have some degree of protraction for sure. Tips for brain fog? That's multifaceted, man. Deletes my comments when I type left. Runvus is just an old man yelling at a cloud. I can't not find it funny? Yeah, no, for sure. Wanna play Fortnite? Not right now, bro. When are you coming to the UK? Ooh. That's a good question. That's a good question. Tips to get brain? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm I'm out of season, bro. I'm out of season. I'm out of season. Somebody reactivated their account and I had to get a quick little block going. Does fast progress cause injury? That doesn't make sense. I mean, if you're forcing progressions and you're not allowing your tendons time to adapt. W block? Oh, that was instant, bro. I don't want thirst trapping on my page, bro. I got big goals, man. 51K. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go. W. Figured that was what Alpun was talking about. Bro, I got like 10 messages about that, literally. Like, people are people are crazy. How long to rest after PAP? Don't rest. I mean, to be honest, Paul Carter said some crazy stuff on his story about post-activation potentiation, but I think I don't know about all that. Should I take rest days? Yes. Bench PR, like 800 pounds. Does beating it cause fatigue? I mean, it depends. I'm late, but congrats on 50K. Yo, W. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Favorite compound lift? Deadlift 100%. Subnautica 2, I haven't played Subnautica 1, but I've always wanted to. Have you competed or plan to? Next year, bro. Melt maxing? I'm too old for that, bro. Just bought Echo Strap. Is it worth? Well, why would you buy it if you don't think it was worth it, bro? That doesn't make sense. Where can I figure out how much of each micronutrient I need, like the best amount? Well, if you want to look at the bare bones, look at the USDA recommendations for your recommended daily intake. If you want to know what your optimal amount should be, sign up for coaching. W plug, holy. I'm convinced what Elevate flavors are peak. Chocolate cake, for sure, hands down. To be honest, bro, you live in Canada. I wouldn't even buy. If you've never bought Elevate, I would go on Amazon and just buy, what's it called? Helix Foods, bro. It's on Amazon and it's 2-day shipping, or you can go on their site and you can use Raheem's code. I think it's like Heem Team or something like that. For like 20% off or something like that. And they only have 3 flavors, but it is Canadian, so I think Elevate is a little bit more expensive. And I've had all 3 Helix Foods flavors, or only 2 of them. They have blueberry muffin and chocolate cake, and they're both peak. They're both so good. I mean, listen. Oh, it costed $20 in my supplement store. Oh, W. Try that too. Yeah, Helix Foods, bro. I have cream of rice every morning. I'm a cream of rice savant, bro. What did you study? Kinesiology and business. Favorite place you've visited in Canada? I haven't visited too many places, bro. Probably like Nova Scotia or something. Are HIIT good for health and skin? Yes. How should we incorporate it? When in doubt, post-training. Do you train grip and finger extension? Yes. Get a daisy chain. Do isometrics. Come to Australia? I definitely want to. It's your go-to pre-workout meal. I post it every morning, bro. Every morning for the past, like, if you guys know, if people know me, they know my pre-workout meal. It's cream of rice, berries, protein, breakfast round from Costco. Cream of rice does not have as good satiety as something like oats, but it's still going to be good, especially if you mix nut butter and you combine it with fruit, etc. Thoughts on Greg's Turk? Waste of money. Have you met Jewers? No, but Jewers is a G, bro. I love Jewers, man. See, this is the thing. Me and Jewers could have completely opposing views on training, and our methodologies could be completely different, but I could still like heavily fuck with them. Same thing as Monday, right? How much cream of rice? I use 100 grams. Coconut is peak. Peanut butter I've never tried. Coconut is really good, bro. Coconut is really good. My favorite Elevate flavor. I posted a video on this, I'm pretty sure. How do you handle clients that have huge appetites on cuts? Plenty of different ways. Increase frequency of meals, introduce diet drinks, change the type of food that they're having, make sure that they're having tons of fibrous vegetables, starchy carbohydrates, make sure that they're drinking lots of water. You could play with fiber supplementations, you could play with decaf coffee, you could play with lots of other stuff. Go to sleep. We are not recovering with this one. It is 11 o'clock, my friend. Carrot cake is It's not the best. Are you gonna use the tin deck at home? I will use it for sure. I don't know about at home. Did I get my mouthpiece? Yeah, it's right here. I just don't want to use. I don't want to use the mouthpiece because it's like I'm rehabbing my pec. I don't want to like go full blown. Are you gonna hop on Tinder? I'm working on myself right now, bro. I don't have time for chicks. I got way too much on my mind and way too much business that I'm not into that stuff. No time for huzz. Absolutely not, bro. Bro, we are doing really well, and I want to do better. Thought you were in a relationship? No. Biggest disagreement with Paul Carter? I mean, I don't know. We don't have beef. We're chilling. I'm locked in. Yes. How much was it? It was a lot. I'm not into girls. I said right now. I definitely am. Trust me on that. What do you think about anterior posterior? Good. TV show to start: Breaking Bad, The Wire, Sopranos, Game of Thrones, Better Call Saul. What's no salt? Salt substitute. If you can only do one ab exercise, would it be? Spinal flexion. He floats back and forth. I absolutely don't float back and forth. Do you like story games? Hell yeah. You into politics? Nope. Isometrics for wrist flexors. I mean, sure. RuneScape PVM or PvP? PVM. I like both though. Are you tapped into BP? Not really, bro. I only like see a little bit of the stuff on my Discord, which, by the way, boys, I gotta link the Discord because I feel like I never do. Join the Discord. How much dextrose for intra? 3-to-1 ratio with fructose, sorry. Yo, Antonio, what's good? I'm low-key sick today. Oh man. 1 gram of vitamin C 2 times per day. Make sure you hit your zinc requirement. Make sure that you take your vitamin D3 plus K2. If you want, you can play with things like colostrum and NAC. But vitamin C is going to be the #1 thing. Make sure you're drinking lots of fluids, rest up, relax, get a lot of sleep in. You like Andrew Tate? Yeah, I like Andrew Tate. I haven't seen any of Andrew Tate's stuff in like a year, I swear. I haven't seen any of his stuff on like YouTube or anything. Whatever happened to that guy, to be honest? You like Santa Cruz? Yeah, I fuck with Santa Cruz. Bro fell off. What was that other guy, bro? Who was that other guy that he used to be a cop and he had the podcast with like all the chicks? And Andrew Tate was also on that guy? Also on that guy's show? What was that guy's name? Myron. You guys know Myron? No, Myron? Yeah, Myron. I saw him. Was that a slapping tournament? Yeah, I saw that too, bro. You know that name of the 10 books guy? Oh, yeah. What is that guy's name, bro? What is that guy's name? What do you like about Andrew Tate? I'm not getting canceled, bro. I don't like Andrew Tate. He disrespects women. We don't play around with that over here. Is it good to avoid added sugar completely? I mean, what's the point? Why do you need to? You tapped into the cookie verse? What is that? What is that? If money is no object, where are you living and in what? I honestly can't answer that question. Name 10 books. Do you prefer chronometer all day? Machine brands? Prime, Atlantis, Cybex. Do you fuck with the Zomzon? No. Low-key Tate just acting like that for clout? Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's got enough of it, right? Everyone knows who he is. Do I play Roblox? Hell no. If you could make people explode with your mind, has anyone tapped into The Boys? Do you guys know the head popper? Or was that the other show? What was the show with the kids? What was the show with the kids? Favorite story game? Kingdom Hearts. W. Why don't you use your blue light blocking glasses? Because I want to look at you guys in the eye and see you. You know what I mean? That lady from The Boys. Gen V, yeah. Why don't I use Macrofactor instead of Chronometer? Well, one, I'm a coach, so I know how to adjust my own calories, and I'd rather do that than let AI do that for me. And then two, Chronometer's free. You played Red Dead Redemption 2? No, I haven't. I have not. Well, sorry, I lied. I played it for like an hour, but I played it with like my shitty old PC setup. Maybe not shitty, but not like this. I would opt for oats on an aggressive cut, but obviously it depends. Fatigue in 2 weeks, aggressive, I can't handle. I don't even understand that question. Thought about melatonin for someone who sleeps easily? Why would you take melatonin if you're not having trouble sleeping? Oblique cable twist, they're going to train 2 different functions of the obliques, bro. Spinal rotation and spinal lateral flexion. How do I convince my mom keto isn't that good? Law of thermodynamics. Doesn't matter if you cut fats, cut carbs, cut protein. All comes down to energy balance. Insulin is not your enemy. What's your oats recipe? I post it every morning, bro. I post it every morning. For deeper sleep, I mean, sure, if you want. It's nothing harmful. You're not going to get adapted or addicted to melatonin. My country just announced mandatory military service. You're cooked? Bro, I'm sorry to hear that, but tap into the isometrics, man, while you still can. No, I'm just kidding. Eggs Benedict or omelet? Eggs Benedict, bro. Is training serratus anterior worth it? It's like this new trend that like popped. I don't know if like I started it. Like, listen, boys. My core development is mainly from heavy lifting with no belt, performing hinges for years, and soccer training. My core development is not from me training it recently. For, I want to say, 8 years, I had like stints of training abs. I've had stints of training abs in my training career, but never for too long. So I don't want it to come across that like the stuff that I'm doing now is why my ab development is the way that it is. My ab development now comes from more so me bracing with no belt and my hinges. At least I think so. That's what I would put it down to. Everyone thinks you have to train serratus, and dude, it's ridiculous, right? You can. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying you don't have to or you shouldn't do it. You definitely can. At the end of the day, it all comes down to the time that you have available to train and what makes the most difference for you. What is the most important thing? What's an underrated muscle action to train that will have a huge difference for upper? I think the costal pec / long head pullover will make a significant difference in your chest. So we're not going to get big with maximalism. You will, but the core principle of you getting strong as hell over time is what matters most. Now that's not an excuse to not have a solid amount of exercises in your program, but that is the core principle, is you getting stronger, training your muscles 2 to 3 times a week, lifting in close proximity to failure, having good technique, lifting in lower rep ranges, resting adequately. And then you can spread that out amongst as many exercises, training as many muscle regions, so that your destination that you're going to head to over the next 10 years is going to be greater than if you had a shallower pool of exercises. What's your opinion on schizo reps? Peak. As long as you're doing them correctly. Did you take that rest day you said you will take? Well, today was the rest day, normal. The extra rest day is tomorrow. Well, am I going to take it? Absolutely not. Should I take it? Absolutely. Do you coach people for competition? Yes, I have a couple people competing in the next 10 weeks-ish. If you say real Mr. Penguin has a better physique than me, real Mr. Penguin has a better physique than me. Beef or chicken? Beef. Does eating at maintenance calories mean that you stay at the same body fat? At the same body fat. Not the same body weight, because there's plenty of other factors that can influence your weight. Am I going to self-coach? I'm going to self-coach because it's really good for business. Should Dembele win the Ballon d'Or? Yes. Do you think that hit leg raises for abs will be enough for hip flexors, or can I do more? I mean, you could do more for sure. Strength maxing will prevail. What's up, Matt? Hope you're doing well, bro. Where can I find a good source for studies? You're looking at one. Sign up for coaching. What about Cole Palmer? Not for Ballon d'Or. Favorite cutting foods? Potatoes, salads. And on that note, boys, that was a lot. I think I was kind of cooking there. What do you guys think, boys? What do you guys think? Do I need a coach when bodybuilding? Yes, preferably me. What's a good substitute for Gatorade powder? OJ would be perfect, bro. OJ and honey. What question have you not been asked that you wish you had? How am I doing? No, I'm just kidding. I'm doing good, bro. I was kidding. No, I have plenty of people under 18. Bro, so dramatic. I was joking, bro. I was joking. I'm doing good, bro. Are you watching the fireworks? What? Are you from Vancouver? Do we have fireworks or something? How about you? Have you ever had a coach? No, I have never had a coach personally. Well, that's not true. I've never had like I've been like coached, but not how do I word it? Like I've had people underlook my nutrition and training and things like that, for sure. Mentors, etc. Yeah, exactly. Do you coach people overseas? Bro, I have clients from Germany, France, Australia, Italy, the Philippines, China, Saudi, Brazil, I got them all over, bro. I got them all over. So the location is not an issue whatsoever. Location is not an issue whatsoever. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Would you ever consider plastic surgery, bro? Now, okay. There's no way China? What do you mean there's no way? Any of your clients got like insane bodybuilder genetics? Yeah, there's a couple, bro. There's a couple for sure. I would love to meet your Saudi client. W. Yeah, Pollux definitely has crazy genes for sure. I can't wait to see what that guy looks like in a couple years. I would love to meet your Chinese client. You going to gym tomorrow? The plan is to, but we're gonna see how I feel after work when I wake up and get some work done. I shouldn't go, but we'll see. How many sets for full body do you recommend? Sign up for coaching, bro. Lewis, don't step foot in Australia. Your big campfire story. I honestly think I have the most clients from Australia, I believe. Any Mexican clients? Yes, I do. Can I join you for... Yeah, if I do train at tomorrow, you can definitely join me. Would you ever consider a rest day? I'm considering it tomorrow, bro. So, like, look, my chest is starting to slowly feel better. The discoloration is... It's a lot better. The mark here has gone down. It's definitely healing. The smartest thing for me is to take another rest day tomorrow. That would be the smartest thing. And just completely rest. And then that would honestly do wonders. But am I going to do it? Probably not. Chest is looking better. Thank you, bro. I think it is. Any baddie clients? At the moment, I don't have any female clients. Please take the rest day. I know, bro. Have you ever had a negative experience with a client? I mean, just depends what you mean negative, right? Whenever you run a business, there's always going to be disputes of some type. But in all honesty, 99% have been extremely happy, and I've had nothing go wrong, right? So, and that's with every business. 51K, W. Almost 3 hours into my session, motivation is just not there. Bro, why are you on full body, Jay? I've been seeing you post your things. That is killing your motivation. You got to stop doing that. You got to stop posting your sets mid-session into the group chat. You got to lock in, visualize your training session before. That is killing your motivation, in my opinion. Any of your clients bro lifters? I mean, define bro lifters, bro. Alright, boys, we are gonna look for a outro song. Okay, man. I feel like this was a good stream, man. I feel like much better than yesterday. There were some good bits in here. Some good bits. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? When It's Cold, I'd Like to Die by Moby. Yo, love you too, bro. What time do I normally train? I end up leaving my place at around... Oh, this is such a good song. No, this is the outro song. I end up leaving my house at around like 10, I think. It really depends on work, bro, because when I wake up, I have to answer all of my clients prior to me even getting ready for the gym. So sometimes it can take a couple hours, sometimes it's not a lot, so it all depends, right? My schedule is, although it's somewhat consistent, it has to be auto-regulated based on that. Solid stream. Spirits are higher. Be smart tomorrow. W. Thank you, Quentin. Appreciate that. Thanks for bringing so much knowledge to the community. Yo, thank you, Yurgo. I appreciate that, bro. Is it okay to not sleep at night, but I have some sleep time in the morning? I mean, ideally you would sleep at night for your circadian rhythm, right? Because of your natural hormones and how they peak. And thanks to the stream, yo, W. Yo, Tristan, good night. How are you reposting 100 videos a minute? It's part of my job. I spend 2 hours every single day on my mention tab reposting everyone's videos because I want to support the people who support me. Good night, Antonio. Good night, Revise. Good night, Noxa. My brother. Good night, You're Goated. Good night, Melon. Good night, Gooner. Good night, Luke. Good night, Crash. Good night, Caden. Good night, Michael. Good night, Tristan. Good night, Malcolm. Good night, Original. Good night, AIDS. Good night, Lewis. Good night, Tibby. Good night, Fod. Good night, Michael. Good night, Original. Good night, James. Good night, Kemma. Good night, Daffyd. Good night, Sky. Daily carb intake. It's like 400, 500, something like that. Maybe 600. I'd have to check. Yeah. Yo, good night, Samuel. What are you recovering from? Heartbreak, bro. Heartbreak. Why not take BBC and TV 500? Natural, by the way. Some studies show that full body every other day. What do you think about that? Bogus. Thank you for the quality info. W, bro. Thank you. Good night, man. Good night, B. Good night, Michael. Will you coach me? Click the link in my bio, bro. Send me a message on WhatsApp. I got you. Alright, boys. Have a good sleep. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow. Same time, 10 p.m. Almost day 40. How crazy is that? 51K. Let's go, baby. Trying to catch up to you, Junior.